Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Kevin Muhammad on the West Coast Watchmen, brothers and sisters, bringing you that waralert.org, brothers and sisters, bringing you that waralert.org and the messenger of the covenant. You would say, what covenant, Muhammad? The Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters. The Abraham covenant. Nobody is giving you that information about the Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters, but one man, the messenger of that covenant. Well, Muhammad, what message is the messenger of the covenant have for us? Brothers and sisters, he had that message of the Injil. The Injil, brothers and sisters, the Injil. That's the message from the messenger of the covenant. Well, what is the Injil, Muhammad? What is the Injil that's coming from the messenger of the covenant, Muhammad? Brothers and sisters, the Injil is our new mind. The Injil is our new mind, brothers and sisters. Well, Muhammad, what's wrong with the mind I have? What's wrong with that? It's not your mind, brothers and sisters. That's the mind of your enemy. That's the mind of the God of this world, brothers and sisters. And the God of this world, we already know that this world is ruled by Satan and plagued by that which Satan have created, which is demons. So you have the mind of your enemy and the vision of your enemy. Master Suleiman, the high priest, gave us a parable. He said, if a dog and a cat is natural enemies, brothers and sisters, if a dog and a cat is natural enemies, and the dog gave the cat a dog's mind, will the cat not hate itself? Huh? Will the cat not hate itself, brothers and sisters? So that's the mind we have. We have the mind of our natural born enemy, the Chaldean, that cracker, that white boy. That's the mind we have, brothers and sisters. How do we get that mind, Muhammad? What you mean? Who gave us that mind? Well, brothers and sisters, you don't have the mind of your ancestors. You don't have the mind of that which, when you first got in the North American wilderness under the Abraham covenant, that the God and Abraham had a contract, not only with Abraham but with his seed, that they would go into a land that's not theirs, sojourning in a land that's not theirs for 400 years, and then after that, the God will come. Master Fraud Muhammad came and raised up the Levite tribe, Elijah, and they were the priest tribe, and they preached the concept and the understanding of the supreme wisdom, the actual facts and student enrollment, and raised us above our captors. But then one would come, because when Master Farad Muhammad came, that was 91, almost 93 years ago. So when the Levites was preaching to us and teaching us, it was to gather our resources and teach us what we was going to do in the hereafter. here after the 91 years, that was a part of the 400 years. Now they got song down to 91 years, and now that Elijah Muhammad pushed that program for 42 years, and then in between that 91 minus 42, do the math, and then someone else came, Farrakhan, and then after his 42 years, and then another will come, the messenger of the covenant, the high priest, the one who lifted the seven seals off the last book in the Bible, Revelations, to give us revelations. He lifted those seals, and in those 22 books, 22 chapters of the book of Revelation was the Injil. Was the Injil, brothers and sisters, our new mind. So we was gonna undownload the mind that our enemy gave us and upload the Injil, upload our new mind, upload that which will transfer us into the hereafter. WarAlert.org, brothers and sisters, the transformation port. WarAlert.org, brothers and sisters, to give you that revelation, to give you that new mind, to give you that port, to transfer, to upload, first to download the mind of your enemy and upload the mind of the God, the mind that you supposed to have your reward after the 400 years, your birthright in the covenant that God said with Abraham and his seed, that after this, after your 400 years, you'll come out with great substance, brothers and sisters. So you will come out with a more powerful mind from the time you went in and the time you come out. You will have in that distance of 400 years. But you, in order to get that new mind, in order to get that reward, in order to get that birthright, in order to receive that promised land, that heaven, that your old mind, that your enemy implanted into you, giving you a vision that your promised land was a heaven somewhere in the high and by. But your promised land is right here on the planet in Arabia. That's our land. That's our heaven. That's going to be ours in a hot minute, brothers and sisters. But in order to get there, we first have to deal with the mind war, the transformation, the flip side of the false side, the real side, the truth, the Injil, your new mind from the messenger of the covenant. And the one that's blocking that is the one who came between Elijah and the messenger of the covenant. That enemy for you that was made by the devil. He made an enemy for us, brothers and sisters, that look just like us. Only in the outer look, had the pigmentation, the dark skin, act like us, talk like us, but wasn't us, wasn't the original. It's the European going into that black woman, the devil, the Chaldean going into that black woman, and creating a twin for us. One who's standing in front of the door, one who's blocking our reward, blocking our birthright, and blocking us from getting to our promised land. That be a demon. That's what the devil going into the black woman create, brothers and sisters. And the number one demon that's sitting in Elijah's seat in between the messenger Elijah and the messenger of the covenant. The messenger Elijah, who came with the actual facts, the student enrollment, and the supreme wisdom, to one messenger of the covenant who would come with the Injil, your new mind, a thorough knowledge, not only of ourselves, brothers and sisters, but of every enemy we got to blocking us from receiving our reward after our 400 years, blocking us of receiving our birthright, blocking us, brothers and sisters, from receiving our promised land. Waralert.org, brothers and sisters. Waralert.org. Get your new mind. Make that transformation and receive that which is your birthright, brothers and sisters, from the messenger of the covenant. And that man in the middle that's sitting in Elijah's seat, that demon, that man of perdition, that legion, Legion, Louis Eugene Grounds, got the NOI that Elijah brought in, that master fraud Muhammad brought into existence and put Elijah in charge of the Levites. The one who came in the middle between him and the messenger of the covenant has came and rendered y'all as dead. That's what Farrakhan said. You dead on both sides. What? Both sides. So if one side is the left and one side is the right, we know Elijah, the messenger that the God gave him, was the right side. Was the right side. He said dead on both sides. So the left side, if he's in charge of the right side, who was in charge of the left side? It was his son, Wallace D. Muhammad. And when the messenger of the Elijah left, Wallace D. Muhammad took the money and created the new so-called religion that included everybody and named that religion after Bilal. When you look up the word Bilal, it takes you to the Prophet Muhammad of Arabia 1,500 years ago. And he had a slave. That's what it says in that book. When you look up Bilal, he had a slave. And he gave him a position because he liked how he said, Allah, Allah. He was a caller to prayer, so he gave his slave a position. So the left side, the son of Elijah, Wallace, got kicked out of the nation for teaching that Sunniism, the left side, not the right side, not what Elijah taught. He taught the left side. So he named his group the Malawis, made them slaves. You can be a caller to prayer, but you gotta call on from the left side. Talk to me. That's my opinion, brothers and sisters. I ain't trying to force this on you or nothing like that. I'm telling you my opinion. So the one who come At the end of those two who came in the middle, it's the messenger of the covenant. The end of your 400 years sojourning in the land that's not yours, and giving a new mind of your enemy and the new vision of your enemy. And now you giving the replacement mind and a new vision, your promise, your birthright, your reward for going through that 400 years of Holocaust, labeled under some slavery. Come on, man. That's bullshit, isn't that? So we be the watchmen and the warrior queens. Them brothers and sisters, brothers that heard the word from the Injil. The brother heard it in his mind and analyzed it and thinking about it. And when he expressed himself and meet up with his woman who studied the Injil, who studied and receiving the new mind, and they come together, and from that seed of the man transferred into that egg of a woman, they then created a walking, talking Injil in the flesh from the word. The Injil now is born in flesh. Come on, brothers and sisters, we making gods right now. Get in the line of the God-making machine with the new mind, the mathematical mind of what you have, what you got that's in you, that what you had that's greater from the time you entered the door into the contract 400 years ago into the time you leave it. We create that at waralert.org. Get in line, brothers and sisters. There's a line for the ones who say they want to keep the mind of the enemy and have faith that they will go to some pie in the sky and eat milk and honey all day. Plenty rooms in the house of that God as they advocate. But you gotta die to get there. The heaven that the messenger of the covenant got for us, you don't gotta die, you got to transform. And that goes from your ears at waralert.org, go in your ear into the new thinking and a new mind and pushing out all that bullshit of your enemy and giving you a new vision, giving you your reward, your birthright, your promised land, the thorough knowledge of self, above that which Elijah taught 80 something years ago. Come on, brothers and sisters, get in line on the right side of the messenger of the covenant. Get in line, brothers and sisters, of the right side, the new mind, the Injil, and get out of that damn mind of the demons. Because that's the line for the demons. That's the one who was created. If it's 34 million of us and 17 million is the righteous and 17 million is demons. The master fraud Muhammad told Elijah, don't worry about the wheat and the chaff. Don't worry about the scripture in the Bible saying a man came and sowed seeds among the wheat. That seed was the demon. That seed was your twin that looked like you, talk like you, walk like you. That was the one that the devil, the Chaldean, went into the black woman and manifest a twin, an enemy for you, a spy in the camp. And now he's being disposed in all of his 17 million. Let me show it to you, brothers and sisters. Let me show it to you about the demons. Let's see where they at, brothers and sisters. Here they go right here. Put that in and take that out. Huh? 34 million. 34 million brothers and sisters. Now it's 1717. The saints and the demons. See, the messenger of the covenant divided us. Elijah didn't do that job. It wasn't time. Told him, don't worry about the wheat and the chaff. That will come later when the messenger of the covenant break those seven seals of the 22 chapters of the book of Revelation and give you the Injil, your new mind, to let you know that enemy, your twin, he exposed them, brothers and sisters. And not only that, main enemy, but all the other ones. Go to the class waralert.org and download your new mind, brothers and sisters. Go to waralert.org and download your new mind and receive the mind of the God and receive your reward. See your reward, brothers and sisters. See your reward is waiting on you at waralert.org. Register at waralert.org. Get your new mind. Prepare your seed and be like Promised Land Dave and Minister Muhammad Malik and create from the word, from the word of the messenger of the covenant that give us the Injil, our new mind from the word. Them brothers has got together with the warrior queens and created a walking, living Injil and they son and daughters. All praises due to the one God, brothers and sisters. As I came before you, so should I leave you the peaceful greeting of Assalamu alaikum.